Good morning. Here is the news at 10. First, the highlights. Lagos State government pledges support for micro, small, medium businesses. Federal government forms panel to assess economic impact of United States tariffs. On the foreign scene, Israeli airstrike destroys parts of last functioning hospital in Gaza. And in sport, CAF to hold fresh under 20 AFCON draw. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. The Lagos State government is committed to empowering micro, small and medium entrepreneurs, MSMEs, by fostering a supportive environment that enables them to flourish. Special Advisor to the Governor on Tourism, Arts and Culture, Idris Aregbe, said this while speaking with journalists at the ongoing second edition of the Niger Brand Chicks NBC Trade Fair in Victoria Island. According to Aregbe, the three-day event will also be replicated across the 5 divisions of the state, including Ikeja, Badagry, Ikorodu and Ekwe, to assist more MSMEs in the state. He noted that the NBC Trade Fair attracted over 200 vendors and over 77,000 attendees, which he believed would foster stronger connections between vendors and customers, as well as attract more investors to Lagos to create job opportunities for residents.
SMEs means a lot, and whether you like it or not, no matter no matter what billions you have, it starts somewhere. And this, so what we're doing today is to make sure that, that these are people who have been able to build their business, and we are here to make sure that we help them to scale it up. And that's what, and you can be rest assured that it will also have a ripple effect, on the economy. And once that is done, you can be sure that, everybody will feel the impact.
Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Olariwaju Bajulai, described the fair as a combination of commerce and entertainment to boost visibility for participants. Bajulai lauded the innovation of the Sanwo Naira as a means of exchange at the trade fair, with an expected target of 5 billion naira revenue.
The essence of it all is to encourage the small business owners, and we believe strongly that over the time when we have things like this, most of these people will become big businesses, because Rome was never built in a day, and a little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. So that's the whole essence.
In their remarks, Chief Executive Officer of NBC Trade Fair, Nelly Abogu, and a participant, Anthony Buluwaji Abayomi, highlighted Lagos State's commerce prowess and its role in the success of trade exhibitions aimed at bringing entrepreneurs together for increased connectivity, business opportunities, and entertainment. The event featured performances by the Lagos State cultural troops, comedians, and A-list musicians who were on standby to entertain at the fair. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has commended the film's global breakthrough creative team, reaffirming his administration's dedication to supporting the arts. This is coming as My Father's Shadow, a powerful drama rooted in the country's political and cultural history, is set to premiere at 2025 Cannes Film Festival this May. According to the Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Benson Awoyinka, the film represents a significant step in amplifying Nigerian voices on the world stage. The Lagos State government has allayed the fears of Lagos Island residents regarding the recent flooding in the area. Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokumbo Wahab, said when the urban regeneration project is completed, it will address the perennial flooding issues in Adeniji, Oroyinye, Idumagbo, Ojogiwa, Jankara, Aroloya, and environs. This assurance is coming after an assessment tour to check the level of work as regards Lagos Island regeneration project. Wahab, who instructed that illegal shanties constructed on the drainage channel of King Ado High School in Ojogiwa be removed, also ordered that a building under construction on Idioluwo be sealed for dumping their building materials on the drainage channel. Now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has set up a subcommittee to assess the direct and indirect impact of the recent trade tariffs announced by the United States on Nigeria's economy. Director of Information and Public Relations at the Federal Ministry of Finance, Mohammed Manga, said the economic management team is chaired by the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun. Manga noted that the committee had convened a meeting to evaluate the fiscal and economic implications of the U.S. tariff measures. According to him, the recent global economic developments, particularly the introduction of tariffs by the U.S., have triggered a significant decline in global oil prices, dropping below Nigeria's fiscal break-even level of approximately $60 per barrel. He emphasized that the establishment of the subcommittee demonstrates the government's commitment to carefully assess economic policies and international developments, ensuring proactive management of potential risks to the Nigerian economy. The federal government has promised immediate action in response to threats against citizens and religious leaders following testimonies by bishops at a recent United States congressional hearing on religious persecution. The testimonies, which were highlighted by the United States Embassy in Abuja, have been criticized for misrepresenting Nigeria's security efforts and the challenges it faces. In a statement signed by Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesperson Kimiebi Ebienfa, the government expressed concern over what it described as inaccuracies presented by the religious leaders during their testimonies. It stated that the assertion that the Nigerian government has allowed the violence to escalate unchecked is both inaccurate and unfair. The government emphasized that the security challenges faced by Nigeria are complex and affect all communities, irrespective of their religious affiliation, ensuring that it will continue to take swift action against any threat to the safety of citizens. Now to foreign news. An Israeli airstrike has destroyed parts of the last functioning hospital in Gaza City. Reports say the strikes destroyed the intensive care and surgery departments of the Al Ahil Baptist Hospital. Videos also showed huge flames and smoke rising from the hospital after missiles hit a two-story building, with people, including some patients, still in hospital bed, seen rushing away from the site. The Israel Defense Forces said the hospital contained a command and control center used by Hamas. Meanwhile, no casualties were reported in the attack. In our sports, the Confederation of African Football (CAF) is set to conduct a new draw for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. The draw ceremony will hold today at CAF headquarters in Cairo, Egypt. CAF took the decision following a shift in tournament hosting duties from Cote d'Ivoire to Egypt. Cote d'Ivoire announced its withdrawal as host on 26th of March, just weeks before the competition's scheduled takeoff date. Egypt swiftly stepped in to host the biennial competition, which will see the 13 teams split into three pools: Group A with 5 teams and Groups B and C with 4. The top 2 nations in each pool advanced to the quarterfinals, along with the 2 best third-placed ties. Host Egypt will be in position A1 in the draw. Nigeria, who finished third at the tournament 2 years ago, in B1, and holders Senegal in C1. The competition will run from Saturday 27th of April to Sunday 18th of May. And that ends our news at 10. Just before we go, your vehicle is not a strong room. Please keep your vehicle and your valuables off the view of miscreants. You can follow us on like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that under the Sanwo-Olu administration, 51,514 graduates applied for the graduate internship program designed to expose interns to hands-on work experience? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news are the highlights of the major stories. The Lagos State Government is committed to ensuring The Lagos State Government is committed to empowering micro, small, and medium entrepreneurs, MSMEs, by fostering a supportive environment that enables them to flourish. The federal government has set up a subcommittee to assess the direct and indirect impact of the recent trade tariffs announced by the United States on Nigeria's economy. Also told you that an Israeli airstrike has destroyed parts of the last functioning hospital in Gaza City. And in sport, the Confederation of African Football (CAF) is set to conduct a new draw for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations. The draw ceremony will hold today at CAF headquarters in Cairo, Egypt. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Mojid Ololade. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.